Hey guys, how you doing? So today I'm just going for a walk down my road and figured I'd talk with you guys for a little bit. Um, I said I would upload random content, and random content is exactly what you're getting. So I just recorded the daily rant. Oh, there's dogs coming out to the road. They don't bite. They come out to bark to let their owners know that, hey, there's a human walking down the road by the house. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I just got done recording the daily rant. The daily rants are a whatever, whenever kind of a thing, as opposed to the Sunday video updates where I keep those specifically for Sundays. And I do apologize for the wind on the mic. It is a bit breezy today. But, there was a time when I really and truly cared about what was going on in the childhood cancer world. I really and truly cared. I cared about the people. I cared about the cause. I devoted so much of my time and my resources and my efforts. Check that out. I had dedicated and devoted so much of my time to a cause. Having gone through that myself as a child, I had devoted so much of my time and my just everything forward. I devoted it to people who didn't care either way. And I kind of had a bit of a heated discussion with somebody in an email just a little bit ago, who shall remain nameless, by the way. I just don't care for people who are going to make excuses for predators who admit being predators, sex predators, by the way. I don't care for the direction that, we give all of our... It's like these people who are vulnerable and gullible, and I hate to even put it that way, but I'm calling it like I see it. I'm calling a spade a spade. There's a lot of vulnerable, gullible people. And most of these people, the sex predators, the narcissists, the drug addicts, they latch themselves onto this, and they're looking for validation and praise and, look at me. That's what they're looking for. And I just can't support that anymore. And that's why, for the longest time, now, I haven't really said much of anything about childhood cancer in any of my videos because I'm pretty much over it. I'm not writing off the children who are, fighting cancer. I'm not writing off the children who are, pretty much out of it now. I'm not writing off the children who've died. I'm not writing off the survivors. I'm not writing anybody off. I'm writing off the cause. I'm claiming moratorium on the cause because there's far too many leeches in the childhood cancer world. Far too many. And they are using... what they do is they prey on vulnerable, gullible people, which are usually the parents. I hate to put it that way, but I'm stating facts. They prey on vulnerable, gullible people, knowing that these parents are going to depend on them. And what these people are doing, the narcissists and all these people in the childhood cancer world, they're saying, here, pull up on my bootstrap. Pull yourself up using my bootstraps. God damn it. I would never do that to a family. I would have never done that. Granted, I've helped lots of people, but I have never in my life, or in any time throughout the 7 years that I was an advocate for childhood cancer, I never one time said, here's a shoe. Pull yourself up using my bootstraps and give me the credit for helping you because I need to feel good about myself. I'm sick of people like that, man. I'm sick of them. And I guess that's why I've written off the cause. Because there's far too many people who are using this for the wrong reasons, and they're doing this and they're getting involved for entirely the wrong fucking reasons. And I just don't support that anymore. Am I a childhood cancer survivor? Yes, I am. Do I know a lot about childhood cancer? Yes, I do. Do I remember a lot of things from my childhood? Yes, I do. Do I think I'm better than everybody? No. I don't think I'm better than anybody. In fact, I know I'm not better than anybody. How many of these other people who are using childhood cancer to leech and latch onto this, to leech publicity, how many of them can actually say, I'm not better than anybody? Name one fucking person who can do that. Oh, you can't find one? Well, you're looking at one. You're listening to one. Because I'm not better than anybody. I don't have a nonprofit organization. I don't throw my weight around like I'm Mr. Big King shit to everybody. I don't prey on people's weakness. I don't prey on people's vulnerability and gullibility. That's not who I am. And the reason for that, and I find this to be very, just profoundly amazing, is that the reason I'm not like that is because I understand the fucking battle, man. I understand the struggle. And the profoundly amazing thing about all of this is that so many of these parents are in the thick of the stress and the bad side of childhood cancer. They're already in it. And they are allowing these people. Yeah, I understand there's lots of nonprofit organizations who are out there helping people. I get it. But I know of one nonprofit organization that you very rarely ever hear of. And they help families every day. They pay for funeral expenses. They help families in need. I know about this nonprofit organization, but you never hear about what they do or who they help or how they help them. And I give big, big, big props to them. And I'm not going to mention their name here, but I know who they are. And all I'm going to say is that they're local. They're right here in Michigan. All you other nonprofit organization CEOs could take some fucking notes and learn a few things from these other people. They don't brag about who they are. They don't need to brag about who they are. They know who they are, and what they're doing. And what they had to go through to get where they are now. And they relate to the other families who know what the situation is. And that's exactly what I tried to do myself. As a survivor, I tried to say, this is what I know, this is what I've been through. It's all I tried to do for the past 7 years. I was very heavily involved with the cause. I was very active in volunteering and raising awareness and helping people. Very, very involved. But now I don't have to do that anymore. You had a positive person on your side. You had someone who would have been more than willing to walk with you, work with you, talk to you, help you. And you people didn't want that. You didn't want that. Instead, you go for the fucking cheerleaders. I'm not a cheerleader. You go for the narcissistic pricks and douchebags and assholes. I'm none of that. I'm not a narcissist. I'm not perfect. I've done a lot wrong in my life. I mean, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You've done wrong in your life. But Jesus Christ, I gave the best parts of myself to the wrong people. Now I don't have to care. And you know, there's going to be people out there who say, oh, we won, we defeated Jared. I'm not defeated. I'm not defeated. Oh, there's a car coming. I'm not defeated, though. I beat cancer. And it's not to say that the children who died didn't, you know, beat cancer. They beat it in a different way. But they're not defeated either. They're not defeated. And I know in the daily rant that I just recorded, it kind of sounds like I'm being a bit narcissistic. Well, I'm not defeated. I beat cancer. Well, the thing is when children pass away, you know, is that a cop in front of me? Nope, not a cop. There's a truck. It's hard to see without my glasses on. If it would have been a cop, I would have filmed them, by the way. When children pass away, they are healed ultimately. That's how I look at it. They're not suffering anymore. So yes, they also defeated cancer. They're not defeated by cancer. And I probably should have pointed that out in the daily rant recording that I did, but well, I'm here to clear that up now. So I'm walking back for home. I really did care. I really and truly gave a shit about people. I cared about the childhood cancer world. I cared about the people in it. But you know, the longer you stay, the worse it gets. And the longer you stay, the more you find out people's true colors. And that's exactly what happened with me. I found out the true side of people. It's just really, ooh, that breeze is stiff. Ooh. It's getting cold here in Michigan, but it amazes me how grown people act as if they're still in fucking high school. You know, you have I flock to the popular person. What the fuck? Like, really? I guess it's easy. I guess it's easy for me to kind of look at things differently or see things through a different lens because I was never concerned with popularity, even when I was in school. I never cared for that. I wasn't stuck on this superficial side of being popular, and you know. Looks like we have another car coming. I can't see without my glasses on, so I have to slip my 4 eyes on here for a minute. 1 second. Oh no, there's no car coming. It's the front of the semi that I passed on the way down here. But I don't know. It upsets me that, you know, of all the years I've spent devoting and dedicating my time to childhood cancer awareness and giving to the cause and trying to help as many people as I could, trying to do things for the sake of helping people, not for the sake of looking good in front of everybody, not for the sake of, you know, not to look like Mr. Popularity, not for vanity, not for this, you know, spot at the fucking top of the mountain. That's just for people who feel like they never win. They got to have something, you know, to look forward to. Now there's a car coming. That was a truck. I guess I'm discontented with the way people are and the way I've been treated by people. Oh, got dust in my eye. That truck went by. I'm just discontented with the way people have treated me all this time. I expected better from those people, you know. And I got to tell you, there's nothing worse than bending over backwards for people who never gave a fuck either way. People who pretended to be your friend. People who liked you, thinking they were going to get something from you. And I'm noticing that is an ongoing trend in our culture today, in our society. It's okay to be friends with someone as long as you can do for them. Well, I stopped doing. Fact of the matter is, I love those people in the childhood cancer world. I loved every single one of those people. I've done everything I could. I bent over backwards. I had devoted, like I said, I devoted so much of my time, my efforts, my energy, my resources. I have done absolutely everything I could to help people, to show people that I care, to show people that I understand. And the minute they see something about me on Facebook, they want to cut ties just like that. And that tells me a lot about them. That I never had their best interest at heart. That they were using me so much as they could get something from me. They never cared about who I was as a person. They never cared about who I was as a friend. They never cared. And it's really it's just a goddamn shame, you know. And I hate to be this guy who rambles on and content on my YouTube channel talking about how terrible the childhood cancer world is, but I'm telling you, it's fucking terrible. The people are toxic. They flock to the popularity. They go to where the popularity is. And people are asking me, Jared, what's wrong with you? What happened to you? What's wrong with me is that I got tired of bending over backwards for people who never gave a fuck either way. That's what I got tired of. That's what's wrong with me. And I told many of my friends, I said, sooner or later, one of these days, I'm going to snap. And when I do, everybody's going to know. Now I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck about anything or anybody. You know? The friends I do have, those are the ones I focus on. The people that I still talk to, whether they be from the childhood cancer world or just people I know from life in general, I'll still speak to them. I'll still have communication and contact with them. But for the rest of you guys, fuck off. That's all I got to say about that. I did what I thought I had to do. I did exactly everything I could do. And it still wasn't good enough. And people who are watching this are going to share this on their Facebook and say, oh, here's Jared Fuller crying and whining and pouting about... I'm not crying or whining or pouting about anything. I'm telling you, as a childhood cancer survivor, I gave up the whole more than 4 craze because it's absolutely bullshit. It's never going to change. Never in our lifetime. It's never going to change. I used to think so. And I used to think that everything I did in regards to that was a positive thing. You know, we got a car coming. I used to think that what I was doing was positive, which is why I did what I did. Blue van. So I was wrong. It wasn't a truck nor a car. It was a van. But anyway, I did everything I could in my power to the best of my ability to make sure that I was doing what I was supposed to do and I was doing the right thing and I was sharing my story. I was reaching in my own pocket, helping people. I was putting money in people's pockets for money. That's what I'm talking about, Jared. Very good. I was putting money in people's pockets for gas for their car, for food, maybe a hotel reservation or anything they needed it for, it was theirs. If they wanted to take their kid out to a movie, or if they wanted to buy their kid a toy, or whatever they wanted. I did everything I thought that I was supposed to do, and I thought people appreciated it. As it turns out, they didn't give a fuck. So in this video, now I'm saying I don't have to give a fuck anymore. And I'm telling you, it's liberating to not give a shit about what goes on. Just keep to myself, stick to the friends that I have, write in my journal, come up with new ideas for content for my YouTube channel. That's all I need. More than 4 can shove it. Stick it right up where the fucking sun don't shine. We're never going to do more than 4. You guys you're way in over your heads if you think that this is going to improve. Just because you stand on Capitol Hill with your megaphones and hold up all these signs. It's not going to change. It's not going to change a thing. You know, I used to think that. I used to think that maybe things would change. You know, using what I know from my own personal experience as a child, a cancer survivor, giving back into this demographic of people that I tried to identify with, and none of them wanted me, so fuck them. You people are on your own. It's like they never needed me anyway, so it's no big loss. I mean, it's no big loss to me. I feel great. It's the greatest I've felt in a long time. Not giving a fuck about other people, not caring what anyone else thinks. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. I don't know why I got involved in the first place if I knew it was going to be this bad, this terrible. But, you know, it's like there's people who are threatening me with the law, saying, oh, we're working very closely with the Michigan State Police. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Send them out. Send the motherfuckers out, because I'm going to humiliate them on film. And you're all going to see it when I do. So when he asked me what happened to Jared Fuller, it's exactly what happened. Jared Fuller got fed the fuck up. Jared Fuller got tired. Jared Fuller got tired of being treated like a fucking underdog. He got tired of being treated like an option when he made everybody else a priority. That's what the fuck happened. It's ridiculous the way people are. I did everything I thought I was supposed to do. And clearly it wasn't enough. Clearly everything I was doing, or anything I ever did, was never correct. It was never good enough. So, fuck them. I don't have to worry about them anymore. I don't have to care about them anymore. And the person who emailed me and said, well, don't you care about these kids? I did. I used to. I used to care about a lot of people. Until they've demonstrated reasons why I shouldn't. So I stopped. I don't give a fuck who you are watching this. I really don't care. When you bend over backwards and you help people, and you fucking just put everything out there, everything you have to muster to help somebody else, and you assholes could never appreciate anything I did. Nothing. Right there. Fuck you. Doesn't matter though. I'm better off without fake friends anyway. People who never gave a shit. People who pretended. People who put on this wonderful fucking show. Like they were just waiting for me to, like these people never really and truly liked me or cared about me in the first place at all. So they were waiting for this opportunity to finally say, fuck this guy. We don't want him having any part of anything to do with us anymore. Why? Because I speak truth. Because I see through all that, all the superficial bullshit with CareFest and, all this other pointless shit that means nothing at all. Because I saw through it. I saw right through it. Like fucking a butter knife cutting through hot butter. I cut right through that fucking bullshit. And everybody was like, they were caught off guard, like, oh my God, I can't believe Jared Fuller said this. I can't believe he actually would say this or do that. Fucking believe it. It happened. And it's happening now. We have another car coming. Truck. I don't know. Just don't get it. I don't get people. I don't understand why people are the way they are. I don't understand why people are so ungrateful. I don't understand why people are so quick to believe what they see on Facebook. They judge me based on a fucking website. Why don't you judge me based on what you actually know about me? That's really where you're going to find out. Why don't you get to know me as an individual? Why don't you ask my actual friends about me? I don't give a fuck what everybody else has to say, because they're going to have some kind of filthy, warped image of me anyway. Why don't you come to me directly and ask me questions? Why can't you do that? Why can't you come to me and say, Jared, why are you talking so much badly about Milk Tyson or Tom Mitchell or Ronnie Duvall? Why don't you people come to me and ask me these questions? Can't do it. Can't do it. Well, if you can't do it, then I guess I can't help you. You can go on believing stupid shit about me all you want. Oh well. Gives a fuck. I'm living my life, doing what I want to do. The people who still want to keep in touch with me, I'll still keep in touch with them. To those of you who wasted my time thinking that we were cool and everything was stellar, fuck off. I'm going to turn around, go back home. So now we're going back home, just like I said. So, I do the daily rant. It's a whatever, whenever thing. My Sunday video updates, you guys watch those. I upload random videos with my buddies, with Adam and Reese. They're wanting me to come back up and see them again, and I'll be up there to see them soon. I'm very good friends with Adam's dad. I've known him my entire life, and Reese's mom, I've known her for about, I'd say, 4 or 5 years. So it's not like I don't know these people. At the apartment complex, there's a lot of people who know who I am. They know my mom and dad. So it's not like I'm some stranger just walking in, you know. I'm actually visiting with people who fucking know who I am and I know who they are. It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Might be hard for most people to understand, closed-minded people to understand, but not me. Not me. When you know somebody and they come around to visit you, they might be strangers to you, but they're not strangers to the people who know me. Kelly and Pam and Mandy and Jake and I think that's it. There's like 4 people who know me. Oh, Brent and Miranda, and I don't get along with Josh. There's a lot of people that I know, and they know me. When they see me in Chesaning, doesn't matter where I am, whether it be at the apartment complex or at some store anywhere in town, they say hi to me. They know who I am. Their kids say hi to me. Chesaning's not a very big town. It's not a sprawling metropolis, you know. It's not Detroit or Saginaw or Flint or Lansing. It's Chesaning. It's a small town right in south central Saginaw County. A little village, that's it. I grew up here my whole life. I'm from these parts. People know who I am. There's probably not one person in this whole town who doesn't know who I am. I'm very well known in Chesaning. Enemies included, but that's okay. I don't focus on them. I focus on the people who love me and care about me, because I love and care about them. I got family who lives in Chesaning. My uncles and cousins, and I have aunts who live in Chesaning. I have family from Oakley. Family from all over. My grandpa, he lives out by Burt. I'm well known by lots of people, you know. I don't make it a secret. And even then, when I was, you know, going to these events, these charity events, and ABC 12 would be there, NBC 25 would be there, and I would say, this is who I am, this is my story, although we're not here for me, but this is how I have relevance to that, to the cause and to what's going on. And, you know, there's a lot of radio and television personalities I've met, you know, just by showing up at random events, like the Family Expo in Birch Run, where you get to meet celebrities. There's just a lot of people who know me. They're not all from Chesaning. A lot of people know who I am from everywhere, from all over the place. If they've had a pleasant experience with me, which I always try to make every visit, every experience, I try to make it as pleasant as possible. But if you're going to come at me like some kind of a fucking joker, watch out, because I'm not going to be so nice after that. If you're going to come at me sideways, you're going to get it in return. Guaranteed. You're going to get it. And you're going to find out. But every time Jared fights back, or whenever Jared gets angry or upset about something, it's Jared being a bad guy. Fuck that and fuck you. I have every reason to be upset about things. Just like you have every reason to be upset about things. So the next time you get upset or angry and mad, you're a bad person. Remember that. Because that's what I hear. I'm not allowed to be angry. I'm not allowed to be frustrated. I'm not allowed to be upset. Fuck that. Whoever told me that I couldn't feel what I feel? Who fucking told me that I couldn't be angry or upset or sad or heartbroken or depressed or suicidal? Who told me I couldn't have these feelings? Nobody. Fucking nobody. I feel what I want. And the fact that people use this against me, my mental health issues. Yeah, I have mental health issues. You're goddamn right I do. Because I'm sick and tired of these dishonest douchebags who latch onto a cause. It's like they're, you know, it's almost to me as if people are using my life and when I say my life, I'm referring to the childhood cancer world. I'm a part of that statistically, unfortunately. But it's almost like they're making a mockery of this. This affected me too. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. I provided every last bit of fucking evidence I could provide to show people that I am a natural part of this demographic, whether you like it or not. But, you know, now I don't have to speak about it anymore. I'm free at fucking last. And like I said, the people who still want to talk to me, the people who still give a damn, I'll talk to you. I'll keep in touch with you. Absolutely. I'll email you, I'll text you, I'll call you. Because you guys know who I am and what I'm about. It's everybody else who don't fucking understand anything. That's what it is. And I'm so frustrated because of the fact that I spent the last 7 years of my life, everything I had. I mean, I was keeping my van fueled up so that way I can attend all these events and to show my love and support for these kids who are fighting cancer. I've been to birthday parties, I've been to charity events, I've been to radiothons, and I've done everything. I've done everything I could possibly think. And somehow, because the single childless guy expresses his sentiment towards kids fighting cancer, saying that I understand how you feel and I give my love and support, somehow that's a threat. It's a threat. I don't know how the fuck it got that way, but now I'm a threat. I don't know. The real threats, the real people who are threatening, they continue to get away with their sly, sneaky, fucking perverted, fucking narcissistic tactics. They continue to get away with doing shit that is detestable and, you know, childhood cancer world's broken, folks. What can I say? And on this day, October 28th, 2020, I can say with great confidence that I don't give a fuck. Toodaloo.